right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So now, if I see the only thing that make cheating, what y'all say cheating is because you're attached to the sensation. You look past the sensation, but even though you agree that the reason it is logical to say the reason that makes sex is supposed to feel good is to force us to procreate, correct? Because if sex wasn't good, then we wouldn't procreate. So now, if you stay on that same concept, if sex wasn't good, we wouldn't procreate, and by sex being good, it's a forcing mechanism for procreation. But now, if I take all the natural sensation, all the sensation out of that, and say, if we touch fingers and procreate, would it still be cheating, or would it be? Go ahead, sis.
Go ahead. I'm listening to you. I have to make sure I say what after you. Go ahead.
All right. What I'm saying, sis, is my point is that you said that the reason that sex is good is to force us to procreate. So now, if I take out of that sensation of it, and then if I touch fingers and procreate, then would that still could be considered cheating? And you said,
can I give you a better example and see what you say about it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I have a friend. We dated a while ago. We dated at one point, and then we stopped, and we're just literally platonic friends. Have been platonic friends for over 15 years. He helps me pay my bills. If I call him right now and say, hey, my car don't work, he going to come get my car and fix it. We talk on the phone regularly. We don't have sex. I can call him right now and say, hey, I need $1,000 to do this. By this afternoon, he'll be here. Now, here's the funny part. He has a wife. Is he cheating? We don't have sex, but is he cheating?
Yeah.
No.
What do you think his wife say he's cheating?
How is he cheating if y'all?
Because he's going out with her and buying her gifts.
All right. So the key word is this. The key word is that she said, "Is he cheating?" Right?
Yeah.
So not no.
That's being dishonest.
Sis, listen. 1 minute, sis. It's not being dishonest because we did not ask the key question. Do his wife know?
No.
She don't know.
She don't know I exist.
So now.
No, but we do not. Well, let me say this. She know I exist as an ex-girlfriend, which is the truth.
Right.
Okay. So if she don't know, then by default, sex or not, he is being dishonest.
I'm his ex-girlfriend. Makes him cheating. We're not touching hands. Make procreating.
Because he's being dishonest. See, cheating have nothing to do with sex. And that's you made my point. You made my point. Thank you very much. You made my point. That's why I told you cheating has. Oh my God.
No, go ahead. No, oh my God. But I'm telling you, real life situation. If the woman found out that her husband was giving me finance at the rate that he's doing, she would probably say, I'd rather you been giving her pussy than to shit out my house.
Listen, you prove my point, sis. You prove my point that cheating has nothing to do with sex. Cheating has to do with being dishonest. And then now you said you and him didn't have sex.
No, we didn't. Not way too on that.
Okay, so now he still cheated though. Oh my fucking.
We broke up years ago, but we been friends, and he still helped me and my child.
Sis, look. You're gonna look at this live stream and you're gonna be like, okay, damn. I want you to look back at this live stream. You essentially just proved my point.
And no offense to you, you're single. So what if it was reversed? Would you like that?
My man better not take no money up out my house for nobody. I hope not. I have no control over it. But I can honestly say this, and saying that we're really just friends. But do I want my husband to have a friend that he's so close with?
Yes.
That pretty much say that the only thing different between the two of us is the papers and they're having sex? Hell no. I feel that the girl who's not having sex may have more of his emotions. So
what do you think is happening with the other guy that you're with? He has emotions for you.
I don't know if he have emotions for me or not, but he has a wife, so we ain't having sex, and I say we're friends, and we really are. We really are. He's thinking of guys.
Right.
Because I'm not married, but he's my friend, but that's the friendship that we have.
Yeah. But your husband don't, his wife do not know, right?
Does she know that he gives me money? I don't know. I don't answer that question.
Okay, got you. Well, same thing. It's dishonest.
Oh, that's because it's because of the account.
So we're talking about. See, so we're saying I'm being honest versus are they cheating? Is what's dishonest is cheating as long as you're telling the truth. It's not cheating.
No,
that's the point
no.
of the
Cheating is what I'm trying to get you to understand. Is cheating is dishonest. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Cheating is being dishonest. Hello?
Right.
Yes, it is.
I've never disagreed with you on that point. So what you're saying is that you're saying that because a man is saying, okay, I'm with this other girl, regardless of how you feel, I know that you love me and you're 100% in, but I want this woman over here, simply because he told me that. If he acts like he's not cheating.
You know what, sis? The problem is that watch this, is you didn't took the conversation to a whole nother level. What was the initial?
Yeah.
What was and then you try to make a point, but in making your point, you validated my point.
I prove your point.
Exactly. So now
I understand. I disagreed with your point. What we're talking about, what you were saying, is it considered cheating? And I'm telling you, yes, you can have a relationship with somebody without having sex, and it's considered cheating.
Right. But you still have emotions. You guys are still dealing with each other. And he's married.
So my point to you is that sex is not what logic thinks I'm not saying, is that sex is not the only thing that can make you a...
You're right.
The biggest thing, but if you're giving your heart and your emotions to somebody else, I think that's a bigger cheat than having sex. Sex can be, people can get prostitutes every day. The man comes and leave her there. We are not having sex, but when he go home, he's taking them emotions from me home with him every day. And it's some expenses at home.
Yeah, but he's still being dishonest to his wife.
I am saying they're all saying the exact same thing. I'm just giving examples of the different ways of cheating.
You're right.
Not just
all right.
And that's why I don't want to take the most of a man with anyone.
Okay. And leads to, I mean, like I said, the conversation, it gets so oozy and it get just off track because we just can't conversate. You know what I'm saying? Let me stop this clock. We just can't conversate. And my next point is my final point, and then I just wish y'all ladies go back and listen to this at the end of the day, so we can get over the conversation hurdle, and then we can probably start tackling some of these issues that we got between us. But if you think about this, like anything else in life, if you don't do it for its purpose, you can overindulge in it. Everything has a purpose. Sex is sex, but sex purpose is to reproduce. I don't know how many times I'm going to say it, but the reason that sex is pleasure, consistent sex, is because think about how many babies would not exist if sex didn't contain pleasure. We got to be honest with ourselves and sit here and say, do we misunderstand the concept of sex? And then do we fail to realize the reason for sexual intercourse? And is we too emotional over a simple act of sex that we will ignore a majority of our lives? That's the simple question that people need to ask themselves. And then, or guess what we can do? You're going to continue to pass this broken stove on to your kids. And then your kids going to be like, oh, you cheated on me. And these niggas are cheaters. Instead of sitting down and having a conversation to understand, that's a discussion. So we can understand. We don't be difficult. We sit down and have a discussion. And then we don't be difficult so we can understand why is cheating so-called occurring. But we can never have this conversation. And then it's a simple questions, but we have to be less emotional and more logical when dealing with it. And then with that being said, I'm going to let you women have the last word. And I just want to thank y'all for coming out and chilling with your boy Logic tonight. You know what I'm saying? Salute to y'all women. Even though that it been difficult tonight, I still love y'all to death.
Oh, wow.
I still love y'all to death. It's been difficult, but I love y'all to death. I swear to God, I do. I love y'all to death. Y'all got anything to say before we get up out of here?
So, this was nice.
I enjoyed myself. What about you, 301? You normally had a lot to say.
I enjoyed myself. And I'm on my way to work this morning. I'm going to replay this video, and then I'm going to call you back tonight with my honest opinion of the entire conversation.
Okay, let's do that. You know what I'm saying? Let's.
I'll show you something new. I'm gonna make you move. I'll show you something new.
So, Mark, the question is, what is next for Melo?
I keep my eye on Miami. Philly's interesting. I am hearing that not the Lakers. I think the Lakers are done.
Well, the Lakers have a bunch of young guys that need to play. And the Sixers have a bunch of young guys that need to play. Miami has a bunch of guys that need some help. No, I don't mean to criticize. No, I just, the Heat has tried so hard. It feels so unfair that they've come up with nothing because they've certainly been out there working the phones. And
do you see Carmelo succeeding in Miami, though, if that was his next step?
See, when he came out and said it was challenging mentally for him to come off the bench, he lost me. Like, I'm sorry, Carmelo, that's what you are now. Figure it out. And if you can't, then there's no place for you in the league. You've got to come off the bench.
Right.
I remember covering Iverson when he played for Memphis Grizzlies, if you remember that. And then he just said quietly, what are my people going to think seeing me come off the bench? They're used to me being the guy. And I think for some players, and I saw Dominique Wilkins before the show, it's going to be tough. And some guys just can't do it.
it's hard, right? And look, we've seen guys who've decided, you know what, I want to keep going for a couple years because I like being in the NBA and you can't go back again. Right. I mean, very rare cases. And some guys say, look, Tracy McGrady has sat on this set and said, if you are used to being the guy, he said, toward the end of my career, he said, I was done with it. I didn't want it. Didn't need it anymore. So we'll have to see what Melo decides. Our League Pass game of the night tonight, Sixers Heat, speaking of Miami, the team that traded for Jimmy Butler versus the team that wanted to trade for Jimmy Butler, at least one of them. Take a look here. Miami won't have enough cap space to sign any big-time free agents this offseason. Jackie, that's why the Butler deal was going to be potentially such haven for them. They could have finally moved some of those numbers around.
Yeah, and this goes... I mean, this sounds going to sound crazy, but this goes all the way back to when they signed LeBron and D. Wade and Chris Bosh. Remember? Yeah. Originally, they were going to give him, what, was it 4 years? And then they came back and added that extra year, and they had to renounce all those players.
They did, but since then, they made the Hassan Whiteside decision. Right. They committed a bunch of money last summer that people sort of raised their eyebrows and said, why are you doubling down on a lot of these guys? So.
I got sunshine on my back. I got hands that wanna clap. I got all wheels on the track. What a day. Rolling with my friends. Nights that never end. What a day.
A one-game road trip in the City of Angels as the Warriors take on the Clippers. The youngster on a switch. Shot clock down to 5. KD with a big step.
He had a home that was burned down, so he was talking about that before the game as Durant gets that one to go down.
Well scouted because 2 different lob attempts to Damian Jones have been deflected. And Durant hitting the jumper anyway. Shot clock at 10. Ari stayed with Durant and he made it anyway. My goodness.
Secondary contact.
Shot clock at 4. Beautifully done. Looney rolling with great shot makers, dropping them in tonight. Speaking of great shot makers, and there is where Durant, he did this the other night, Ari, well played by Draymond. Could they run off that miss? The push ahead, Iguodala. He's got Durant finishing. Perfect. He had Clay in the corner. Jordan's the decision maker. Durant for 3, and he got it. The ball's moving better now. They're going to need somebody else. Damian Jones, good spike. They have numbers. And Clay reversing it, beautifully done. Putting him up tonight. Tobias Harris missing a 3 in response. AD kind of walked into a 3 in the sense that the Warriors are just being beaten. I mean, Klay Thompson finally hitting a 3. Durant, ridden, fouled, floated it in, and an opportunity for a 3-point play.
That crossover.
AD kind of walked into a 3 in the sense that the Warriors are just being beaten. I mean, Klay Thompson finally hitting a 3. Durant, ridden, fouled, floated it in, and an opportunity for a 3-point play. 3. Durant, ridden, fouled, floated it in, and an opportunity for a 3-point play.
That crossover, and when he has resistance and can't get all the way, he's got a variety of ways.
Good defense again. He was actually grabbed by Harrell, and the Warriors were happy he wasn't called because of
resistance and can't get all the way. He's got a variety of ways.
Good defense again. He was actually grabbed by Harrell, and the Warriors were happy he wasn't called because they'll get a dunk and a foul.
They're letting him play a little bit here once in a while.
28% shooting on 3s, though, and that is his game.
They lost the post on the play. And they made him take a tough shot.
Clay to tie the game, and he got it!
I guess that's why he keeps shooting.
And then he said, all right, I'm going to launch it anyway. Bottom the 3. And that's why shooters have to have no conscience.
He's getting double teamed every time he goes into the lane. And they made him take a tough shot.
Clay to tie the game, and he got it!
I guess that's why he keeps shooting.
And then he said, all right, I'm going to launch it anyway. Bottom the 3. And that's why shooters have to have no conscience.
He's getting double teamed every time he goes into the lane.
Now, Durant has fouled out of the game on one of the weakest calls you are ever going to see.
sunshine on my back. I got hands that wanna clap. I got all wheels on the track. What a day. Rolling with my friends. Nights that never end. What a day.
Alright, now. The AM edition with Spank Beats, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. Y'all rocking with Spank in the morning. Just getting y'all some coverage of them sports, man, and how everything going down. I don't even know who video it is we sharing. That's how I'm, you know what I'm saying, basically out here, you know, running with bruh, making sure that he got his live stream on deck right now. So, you know, this spanking shit reporting, you know what I'm saying, early live and shit, whatever about these sports niggas or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm usually reporting some other shit, so, you know, you have to say what's up to the chat, what's up to the family. You got 7 people on deck. Pisces Princess, you know what I mean, she out in the chat. I think she still zoning or whatever. Say what's up to the sister.
Suss out the price, Pisces Princess, what's going on early in the AM. Checking up on these sports. Let's see Golden State, they doing their thing, maintaining. Durant making all the big moves.
Damn, they go hippie world, you ain't saying nothing to hippie.
What's up, hippie? I gotta see who I am.
You see you in the chat. Yeah, you got it. So you can turn, let me show you, hold on. Like even, you know, with that, you'll turn your chat on. You know what I'm saying? Alright, boom, now you on deck. Alright. That's what it is, but
yeah.
You see, you already see hippie on deck, hippie up in there. What the hell, like, what motherfucking Adams? What's going on? Say some Josh Adams, and then you can turn your volume up and let the video play, but then when you talk, you just turn it down, and, you know, that's how I started out doing it, you know, it's easier.
Yeah, them Cowboys got away, though. I appreciate that because they knocked the Eagles down. So, come to playoff time, it pushed the Carolina Panthers up. But, Cowboys, y'all got to beat the Saints, though. We got to beat the Saints, y'all beat the Saints. So, that's the only way we can go in is #1. So, y'all keep up that good work, Cowboys. I don't like the Cowboys, but, hey, it's crunch time. We did knock a couple teams out for the Cowboys. So,
damn, matter of fact, speaking of them damn Cowboys, who played in the trying to think who played in the West?
Nah, the Cowboys and Eagles just played Monday night.
I ain't even see no coverage. You know, I'm trying to get that motherfucking play-by-play any motherfucker.
Yeah, them Chicago Bears, they looking good though.
So they look good.
Yeah, hell yeah, they look good. They up there with us. Might have to play them in the playoffs.
I need that coverage. I want to see. Yeah, I want to see. What was Cowboys versus Eagles, right?
Yeah. Cowboys hit them for about 26.
I gotta download you another keyboard too. This keyboard whack. Keyboard real whack. I ain't rock with it though, but it's whack as hell. What is this new iPhone shit? Man, shout out to the people, man, up in Spank Spot, for real, man. World News, I'm just over here checking in, making sure, you know what I'm saying, that the brother, you know what I'm saying, is able to not only host you, but just to be able to get at you on some other shit. This the game you talking about, shit?
Nah, just the game right here.
Okay, all facts. All facts.
Dallas got in that ass. The boy played like the rookie season, this game right here. Started off slow, but they got this stuff together though. You already know. Look at that. Slow.
Slow as shit.
Yep.
Crazy, man. That's what's up, though, B.
Nah, that tight defense started and got right. It's playoff time. The boys trying to get back in there so they can get at the Redskins. They beat the Redskins. They #2 though. 4 and 5. They gotta win like the next couple of games. They hit the Saints. It's a win-win situation. Shouts out to everybody in the building, checking, tuning in live. Much love, much respect. I'm feeling kind of sick today. Kind of under the weather.
Takes the handoff out to Jordan Matthews. Tonight, Tennessee converted 11 of 14. Third down here, and the pass is not caught. Incomplete, good coverage from its own 8-yard line. Prescott to the outside and is lucky that one wasn't picked off. Third down and 6. Prescott under pressure is able to complete it, and then Cooper is able to get the first down with that second effort. Look at that. 6 defensive backs all aligned about 15 yards downfield. Meanwhile, you got the pass to Ron Smith, and he almost gets the first down. It's a small number. That's tiny, minuscule. Wide open, Josh Adams. A ton of room to run, and a big run for him. Smallwood in the game right now. Wentz throws and completes it at the 29, or does he? Yes, he does. Spread it out with 5 wide. Wentz fires, and that's incomplete. So once again, good coverage. Fourth down from the 20. Give it to Adams. No, he can't go anywhere. Jalen Smith having a terrific season. So one Notre Damer stops the other. When today in Tampa, they're 6-3. Third and 2. Back rolls, and the pass is incomplete. Try to get it to Beasley. Tate is back to run the kickback, and it's a short snap, and they're going to run the ball up to the 34-yard line, and it should be enough for a first down. Jeff Heath. He goes to the left side, and the pass is taken in by Beasley. Prescott's at 7 different receivers. Elliott. Big hole. Hurdle. Inside the 20. Loses his balance, but he gets inside the 10 for a first and goal. Went right over Trace Sullivan.
I bet you he's dying that he ended up. Look at this. I mean, can you imagine?
Third and goal. Prescott under pressure, sacked at the 15-yard line. That's Michael Bennett. Long time Seattle Seahawk coming to Philadelphia.
Such out to the Giants, to the New York Giants. Getting a good one in last night.
Big sack. Accounted for the only points in the game to this point.
Barely.
And he just barely made it. And this time, much more true with 3:41.
Got to keep him on the field for a period of time.
I'm saying it's a combo platter. Fake toss to Adams. And then the pass is caught. 2.5 until halftime. Wentz fires into traffic and going down and getting it. Trying to get a play off before the 2-minute warning, and they do. 5-man rush. Pass is caught at the 45-yard line. Ertz again. Fake to Adams. Wentz hangs in the pocket, getting open down the sideline, and at the last moment knocked away from 56 to put the Eagles on the board, and Elliott's kick is good. Yeah, we thought he was going to go for it.
Now, what y'all think? Do y'all think Dallas got their shit together? Or Philly fell off?
Go to commercial, and then he sent out the field goal group. The pass is caught at the 30-yard line, and Amari Cooper's going to take it to the 40. And they really needed somebody like him.
Yeah.
Look out. And again, Prescott's going to go down. You got Brandon Graham and Chris Long. It's great to have a great defense. You got to score. Look out. The screen here. Michael Gallup is going to to pick up the first down. Philly thought they'd get the ball back, but they don't. Dallas in control here. Prescott steps up, fires, and that.
I know they're right, Pisces. I think they trying to get together. They said let a couple people go and just get crunch time. By the time they get into the playoffs, and they not too far behind. They still they
string.
They got the
the
win.
string.
They got the win.
Beasley
Damn.
should have been inside the 20-yard line. Prescott.
Now what I'm saying is they knocked your stream off, so you gotta restart. Wherever your icon at, get your camera icon. No. Don't do it like that. Do it the regular way, because when you on, you don't want to do that, because if you do, people gonna be seeing all your shit. Where your camera at on your screen? Turn it on the side. Turn it the other way. Where it's at. Damn, I don't even see the motherfucker. You don't have to stop it like that.